Yo, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel with your boy Mr. O. Now today we're actually covering some Valorant patch notes news. Yep, I said it. Valorant is actually getting an update patch 0.47, which is going live. If you're in the EU like myself, the servers are going to go down April the 22nd at 3:30 in the morning, and then they'll go live again, I believe, at around between 9 and 10 a.m. So you won't be able to play Valorant until after 10 a.m. On April the 22nd. But basically, don't want to keep the video too long. Just want to let you guys know they are actually going to nerf Raze and they're going to nerf Sage. But I actually agree with what they're doing. I think the changes that they're doing are actually pretty decent. So I'll leave the link in the description so you can actually read it fully for yourself. But I'll just give you a quick little overview. So for Sage, the melee attacks will now inflict double the damage per hit to destructibles, which includes Sage's barrier, which is her wall, Haven's metal doors, and the reasons for this is because there wasn't enough options during the low eco rounds, such as obviously the pistol round, and when you if you're ecoing or on pistol rounds, you basically all Sage had to do was put up her wall, put up the barrier orbs, and it was pretty impossible to get through. So now you're going to be able to break, if a couple of you are knifing the wall, you're going to be able to burst through that pretty sharp, pretty quick, which I think is a good change. And for Raze, her paint shells are now, instead of having 2 grenades, you're only going to be able to have 1, because obviously a lot of the community, including myself, it was very easy to get a kill. You would literally throw out 1 nade, then instantly throw out another nade, and it's very hard to obviously dodge both of them at the same time. But now you've only got 1, and they're going to also have a kill reset, which is great. So you need to get 2 kills to refresh the cooldown, which I think is a really good good nerf. They've basically changed the audio for the paint shells, the blast packs, and the rocket launcher, so that you can hear them. I reckon they're going to make it a lot louder, so you can hear where the rockets are coming from, where the nades are coming from, and as well as the C4. Now, they fixed an edge case where the secondary cluster of the grenades would explode quicker than intended. So basically what that means is, now when you throw the nade, it will obviously explode first, then the little clusters will come out, but there'll be a delay before those little cluster ones will explode. So that gives you even more time to escape. So unless you're backed into a corner, I can't see you being able to get killed by that as easily as before. So, as it says here, Raze's goal is to be a highly threatening duelist that punishes enemies posted in predictable positions. So, like I said, if you're sitting in a really obvious corner, so like in showers, if you're hiding in showers, you could lob 2 cluster grenades in there, guaranteed a kill pretty much. But after tomorrow, that shouldn't be so easy now. So, the cluster grenades and the numbers were obviously too strong, so players would, it's just too, it's too easy to just spam the nades and get kills, and obviously everyone was getting angry about that, and the audio cues didn't match the threat. So they've now sorted that out, so when the showstopper is equipped or fired from a distance, you should easily be able to interpret from which angle, which direction the rockets are coming from. So I think that's a great change. They haven't nerfed her too much, because I was worried that they were going to nerf her and put her to the ground, so she wasn't going to be very viable in competitive play at all, because currently she's not that viable. But I feel that's good enough. And then for Sage, I'll quickly go over, slow orb can now also slow the airspeed of players. So basically before you could bunny hop over her slow orb, now you can't do that, so that's a buff. Players can now walk through the slow orb without making noise. So players were basically able to circumvent too much of slow orbs by bunny hopping through the zone. We want the minimum slow amount to be a bit more consistent with all movement in the zone, while still allowing for bunny hopping and walking to provide a slight benefit to traversing the zone. Also, we feel adding a stealthy yet slow way to move through the field brings more nuance to the players to playing against the zone, and a bit more uncertainty for Sage, since you can't necessarily hear people who move through. So I think that's good. So before, even if you was to bunny hop or to walk through it, she could hear, but now if you walk through it, you're going to be silent, which I think is great, because before it's too powerful. And also I do agree with the fact that you can't bunny hop through it at full speed, because again, that was a little bit unfair. But yeah, guys, what do you think? Leave a comment down below. Are you happy with the nerf to Raze and the buff / nerf to Sage? Overall, I'm pretty happy. There's a few more changes on here, but I'll put the link in the description so you can fully read it yourself. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, smash the sub button if you are new, and stay tuned to the channel for plenty more Valorant streams and videos coming soon. Take care, guys. Peace.